Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Satisfactory. I've got the little flight mode on here. We can take a look at our factory. Way down there is our copper production. We did that quite a while ago. We've got at least one extra smelter that we're not using over there. So we could extend that copper line. Then we've got all of our basic production here. We already saw this, sheets, and I think this is rods and screws. Then we took our other iron mine here, belted that back up this hill, and we're creating the, I don't know, reinforced plates. I'm not sure exactly what those are called. What is it called? It is. I got a bunch of them in inventory here now. Reinforced iron plates. Those took forever for us to handcraft early on. Now we've got tons of them. And what else we got? Oh, we got our space elevator, and pardon my chainsaw. There's our space elevator. We've got that set up. We want to unlock that. Let's go up a little higher. And then down here, just beyond our biomass, this is all the biomass generation and all our biomass burners. And I just refilled those maybe about, say, 5 minutes before starting this recording. So we should be good to go. Hopefully no blackouts. We'll keep our fingers crossed. But yeah, just beyond that down the cliff, we have some more reinforced plates being created. We got 2 lines of those actually. And we're feeding those straight into an awesome sink that's generating coupons for us. While we're up here, it's a little cheaty, but we can see we've got a power slug to grab over here. There's one, I think, up on this hill. There's another one around here somewhere, I think. Yeah, there's one over there. We can kind of pick them out pretty easy here. We'll try not to cheat. There's one here as well that's surrounded by this poisonous gas. And what else? If we look out in the distance, you can see I did some work. We're gonna go out there and take a look. That's the little stairway that we made to fetch a green power slug. I just left it there because it's kind of a landmark, but we could always take that down if it gets annoying. But yeah, the way out here is where we're working on the smart plating, and we need that smart plating to meet the first deliverable of our space elevator here. And once we do, that's going to unlock more research for us at the hub. Our MAM here, the molecular analyzer machine, we probably have some research to do here. We could look at that, but I don't see that as real urgent. I think what we're going to do this episode, there's one little tiny thing I want to do very, very first. And we're going to go over this region back here just to clear out some enemies just on this little cliff here, because before each episode, I go and I chop down a bunch of trees and feed the biomass burners. And there's some enemies over here that I need to clear out, and then that'll allow me to harvest more trees between episodes and stuff for the biomass until we get a more automated power generation. So very first thing we're gonna do is run over here and clear out this area and watch me fight a couple enemies. And then I think we should head over and complete our smart plating automation. And I'm planning to do that up on a second floor here. So we'll see how that goes. Could be a little cumbersome as I get familiar with the building systems, but we'll give that a shot next. And then we'll see how much time we have. If we have time, then I'd like to, after we get that done, maybe see if we can't fetch these power slugs that we see hanging around the area. We'll just build some ramps up to them. This one with the poison gas, I'm wondering if we build a ramp up to it, I can run over there, fetch that thing, and get out of there before I bite the dust. Oh, it looks like there might be one over here too. So maybe once we get the smart plating done, we can go fetch some power slugs. But that's the plan. Let's go clear out this area over here I was talking about. I'm just going to hit the ground here and then turn off the fly mode. And someone's mentioned that there's another mod I could use that's maybe a little easier than the fly mode, so I will look into that. For now, we'll just go with the pack utilities, but I will check into the other mods that were suggested. Let's hop up here, and then yeah, if anybody has mods they suggest that aren't too cheaty but might make the YouTube experience a little better, let me know and I'll look into those. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of housework here. In fact, let me put some kind of barrel nuts or something instead of the chainsaw on here, just in case we run into problems, because I think we're gonna. I just want to clear out this area of enemies so then in between episodes I can blast through here real easy and pick up these leaves and things without you guys having to watch me do it every time. Cut these trees and things. Here's our enemy. Just it's like it's just this one little guy with like the bumblebees or whatever that they come flying out. And I guess there's 3. All right, here we go. Come on out. Be cool if I could just run up and get them. Yeah, there's 3. I thought there were 4 last time. But whoops, wow, one got me already. Let me get to an open space here. Yeah, that's 1 down. Oops, got me from behind or something. I don't see him. There he is. Okay, he got knocked down. Ooh, he got back up. Okay, I'm stuck. I glitched there for a second. Didn't move. Alright, I think we're done with that. And then there's, let's go ahead and eat some barrel nuts. Heal up real quick. Okay, that's good. I think I can switch over to my chainsaw. I don't even necessarily need to harvest the trees right now. I'll do that between episodes. Let's grab this Mercer sphere. Not sure if those are used in the game yet or not. Let's figure out what this thing is. Hopefully it's not poison. Alien. Oh, that's from the enemy we killed. We'll take the bacon flour to make a sandwich with that later. Grab all this stuff up. Okay, cool. That's pretty much all I wanted to do. Then I can come here and harvest in between episodes. But I didn't want you guys to miss the battle there. Turned out to be not too hard. Another bacon flour. Let's see, is there anything else over this way while we're over here? Any other enemies to clear? Well, let's see. Let's come through here a little bit. We'll do a tiny bit of exploring. Again, I'll clear all this stuff out. What are these things? I don't know. I don't know if these are... I don't know what those are. Yeah, definitely a different area here. Just trying to ferret out some enemies so I can come through here later and harvest. Not sure what to expect. There's an enemy back there. Why don't we clear it? It's more of those, what I call bumblebee things. It's a little crazy terrain. I don't know if you can run up on those things or not. I'll have to try that one time. Try that technique. Oops. This one might be a little harder because we got so much stuff around us. That's that guy. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, no, we got this fire thrower guy. All right, let's take him out. Want somebody? I guess the answer is yes. All right, we got a... Oh, no, I got my chainsaw. I wanted my barrel nuts. I should have switched over. All right, let's get to where we can hide from this guy a little bit. All right, I just want to get these guys on here. Let's heal up pretty fast. I like that there isn't like a cooldown timer to eating. Just like in real life. All right, let's go get that guy. Send him over here. Hello, fella. Oh man, he predicted my move. All right, I got him. That was costly though. Went through a lot of barrel nuts for that guy. Keep poking around here. And again, I'll come through here between episodes. Harvest this. But I don't want you to miss any of the fun. Whoops, I just, there's another little buddy. Yeah, not doing as well with this one, apparently. Now, usually those guys are protecting something. I don't... That's him. Not even sure where we're at. Sulfur. Is this a sulfur deposit? It's kind of cool. I suppose I could put down a beacon here, right? Let's do it for the heck of it. We may need sulfur here. I'm sure we're going to need it at some point. Let me see if I can remember how to do it. I think I got to put those in my hand, right? Beacon. Sure. That's fine. All right. This thing looks kind of like the advanced weapon, this beacon. All right, let's get off of that. Let's put the barrel nuts on here just while we're poking around. Yeah, it's turning out to be a longer distraction than I thought. I can probably head back. Like maybe I didn't find what that first little fire thrower guy was protecting. Right? Because we took out 2 of them, and like I said, I think they usually are protecting some kind of something you want. Yeah, it is very overgrown over here. Not all this stuff I can take out, apparently. And I'm just meandering around here trying to see if there's a resource that I missed that that first fire guy was protecting, or even the little bumblebee thing. If you guys know the right names for these for the enemies, let me know. Probably annoying hearing me call them bumblebees and flamethrower thingy. All right, there's a wreck. We'll deal with the wreck later. Oh, let's deal with these guys. Hey, buddy. Let's try. Did I get him? No, I still hear him. I don't know where the other one's at. Thought there's another one. He might be glitched somewhere. I don't think we took them both out, did we? There he is. Aw, it's lonely. All right. Well, we're going through the barrel nuts. I'm not happy about that. It'd be nice if we found some. Let's take out one more enemy over here since we see him. Let's see if we can run at it. Is that a strategy or not? There's another one here. Let's do it. Let's do it. I guess I'll use up these things first. All right, yeah, let's take them out. We'll do the rest later. We'll do the exploring later. I don't want to get too distracted here as I get distracted. All right, I think we took care of them. Yeah, I'm not sure how fun that is to watch. Kind of moving around pretty fast, but those guys weren't as bad, I suppose. All right, yeah, we're not going to keep taking these guys out. We'll do more of this later. Let's get to work. We got stuff to do, and not having it done is holding us back. We want to get what we need for the space elevator here. What is that? That wasn't an enemy, was it? Oh, it is. Yeah, a little weasel. He got a shot in, too. Yeah, I wish I was finding more barrel nuts and things. Or more, Tailberries. I will. I sometimes pick some up between episodes. So we'll be all right. All right, we're going to head way out that way. But I'm just going to stop here at the space elevator so you can see what I'm talking about when I say that we need the smart plating. If I come in here, there it is. I need 50 smart plating. So we're trying to get that automated rather than handcrafting, or you can't even handcraft these. I showed you guys before, I put a little ramp so we could get down here. No reason to do that now. Let's run over to our place. I think we can go this direction, get around the hill this way. So yeah, we'll head out there, try and get the smart plating done. We'll keep our eye open for any kind of hailberries or barrel nuts that have replenished themselves, but it looks like everything's pretty much exhausted here. We are, I believe, making rotors already. I think those are being constructed as we speak. I guess I can grab some flowers as we're walking. All right, here we are. And you'll see what I did between episodes. I set up a kind of a second floor here. I don't know if this is the best design. This is early on, right? So get better as I go. This is my first attempt at something that in theory could be accessible by a truck later on. I've never used a truck, so who knows? Maybe we won't even use them. But yeah, so I got a nice big platform set up here, and then you can see I've got a, what is it? Vertical conveyor. What are they called? I'm going to get the names wrong on all this stuff. Conveyor lift coming up there. It's not hooked up to anything. But we got a bunch of space to build up here. Again, smart plating is what we're doing here. But we have to start with, I think it's reinforced plates, right? Let's take a look at the recipe for smart plating. I don't know if there's a way for me to even see that anywhere but at the assembler. If you guys know of a way to see that recipe, I mean, if I have one on me, I can see the recipe, obviously. But I'm not sure for stuff I don't have. Can I see this recipe? Okay, it takes the reinforced plates and rotors. So like I said, we've got rotors down here. They're probably backed up. Let's grab them, just have them in inventory. That'll kick this guy back on. And then over here, this guy is meant to be sending up. This is our stackable conveyor. That guy is meant to be sending up, I guess, just the ore. And we'll refine it and do everything up top. So let's get our mining drill here. Probably should have that on a toolbar at this point. There we go. We want this guy. Oh, is this... Do I have collisions already? I do. That's all right. Come outside. I don't care. That'll work just as good. I don't need to put anything into this thing. So yeah, boom. Run some crazy power pulls here. Gotta get better at switching my hotbars here. I'm kind of slow at that. Probably a technique. Okay, I want you here and then you. That guy's already powered up. I must have connected him. All right. Yeah, he's connected. Whatever. Let's just belt this ore up. Deal with all this up top. Again, this may not be the direction we go with every build. I kind of like the idea of doing some initial processing on the first floor and then sending up a refined product, do some processing it and go up. But for now, we'll just do it this way. Now I gotta find my way back up the stairs. Or the ramp, I should say. We've done this line several times, so this shouldn't be too hard. Again, we've got to do reinforced plates first. We've got extra platform space here. I'm not sure which way I want to build. Out this direction or out that direction. I'm inclined to go out this direction. Yeah, there's nothing really here. Not for a long time. There's another couple power slugs. We'll worry about those later. Let's do it. Let's get our smelters down. We'll see how this comes out. About there. I gotta get power up here too. I don't think I have power running. Boom. Let's belt this ore in. And let's see, how do I want to get power going? No, there's going to be stuff that we can use from the coupon store to make this easy, or the awesome store, I should say. How can I get power up here nice and fast, though? I wouldn't mind coming up over the side. Let's see if I can pull this off somehow creatively. Down the road, I'll probably want to change this. I got an idea here. Bear with me. Platform here. I think that'll do it. That gets us the power, right? Now let's see how we want to do this. Not a lot of thought going into this design, so you could change. All right, there's our smelters. These guys need a recipe, right? Iron and iron. And I may reshape these platforms in a way that makes sense later. No, I've got a bunch of extra space over here. We may use that to actually do the final assembly of the smart plating. We'll just see, but I'm going to extend out this way a bit. I'm gonna do a couple more because I have a tendency of falling off the edge, so. I can always tear up what I don't want later. I can do that between episodes and make it look pretty. But I don't want you guys to have to watch me walking my way back up the side after falling. So this will help prevent some of that. All right, so now we need, let's see. It's screws, it's rods turning into screws, hooking up with plates. Isn't that right? I think that's right. So maybe what? Let's have the plates here. Let's have this guy do the rods. I think it's 2 again. 2 to 1. We'll find out. Yeah, and I need practice on switching hotbars. Sorry, I know it's slow. Let's bring this out. Wouldn't mind these guys lined up a bit. See that? I think we need 2. I'm not sure. Bad memory. We'll find out. Let's set the recipe here to... We got to start out with rods. And that takes 15 per minute. Yeah, I think the smelters put out 30 rods. Isn't that right? Yeah, they put out 30. Let's belt these guys together. Not going to worry about perfectly angled belts too much. That's another thing I could do between episodes, kind of fine tune it. Which I probably never will. What's going on? Power. Again, I'm experimenting with power, so don't read too much into this this technique. It's more experimentation than deliberation. All right, there's our rods. Now we need screws, and this is where the ratio, I think, starts to get a little less perfect. Set our recipes. Screws. Screws. 7. Boom to boom. Boom to boom. Here. You here. And I guess I can just belt these in. Let's look at the ratio real quick. I think this is the one where it's not. Yeah, it takes 10. This guy puts out 15. So there's an extra 5, and you could throw out another instructor making screws. I'm not going to bother with it. Not yet, anyway. I'm not crazy. I may get a mod that... I know I saw a mod that automatically levels a bunch of splitters or whatever. Splitters and mergers, so you don't have to do it yourself. There's like some little thing. You pick how many you want, splitters you want, and it creates a little bar of them, and then it's perfectly balanced. Maybe we'll get to that down the road when we're doing more advanced setups. For now, I just don't want to bother with it. All right, we've got our screws. Now we need to join those up with some plates. Here's plates. I think this one's pretty simple. I thought this was a 1-to-1, but we'll find out. We might as well just make this semi-symmetrical, even though it's less compact. Before we do that, let's go see the recipe. Plates, 30 per minute. This guy puts out 30 per minute. Everybody's happy. Enough. You to you. Ooh, these are a little snugger than I wanted, but that's okay. I'm not gonna too sad about that or worked up. You over to... I'm sure there's nowhere you'll fit over here. That's fine. Good enough. Now it's time for the main event. That's our assembler. Hopefully I have everything I need for this guy. Looks like I do. 2 inputs there. What makes sense? As far as placement... I guess we could come along this line. The power's a little better along here. I gotta leave room for some mergers and splitters and all that kind of good stuff. Is this lining up? Oh, yeah, there's 2 to line up with. Let's try that and see how it goes. Power. Again, we'll do the overkill approach. Recipe. Let's get out of the build mode. Recipe. Oh yeah, we're just on iron plates yet. Reinforced iron plates. It's 30 per minute. 60 screws per minute. We're definitely not going to be providing that many, I don't believe. But it'll get us going. Yeah, there's going to be some inefficient setups. Hopefully that won't be a deal breaker for everybody. If we hit true bottlenecks where we just don't have anything to do because we're waiting on material, then that is probably the time I'll come through and start thinking about making it look a little better or perfecting the ratios a little more. Yep, that belt could have been better. It's fine. Let's see. Okay, these guys can come in. Plates. Yeah, I guess I can try a little bit. Practice a tiny bit on getting these shaped better. There is a technique, and I had it a long time ago. I have since lost it. Yeah, that's not what I want. Yeah, and I don't want you guys having to watch me struggle with that too much. So I'll do some of that. Maybe I'll practice off camera or something. All right. Plates are coming. Screws are on their way. This guy has power, but he's just, I think he's just going to be waiting. We'll be able to ramp this or speed this up later with faster belts and everything. I do have access to the MK2s. I probably should be using those. Let's see. Yeah, I probably should be using these, right? I've got plates. They only take one. Maybe... Yeah, I'll try and start using those. I think I've got a sustainable supply back at our headquarters. And I may even split off of our Fix-It, our Awesome store, rather. Maybe I'll split one or two of those lines and feed off half of those reinforced plates into a storage bin just so we have an extra supply. All right, this is good. Now what we can do, we've got room up here. The next thing we have to build, right, is the smart plating. So it's just pairing up the output of this guy with the output of that guy. We could come up and do it right here, or I could bring that material down and do it down there. Doesn't make a huge difference. I'm kind of leaning towards doing it up here. Just for the extra practice, to be honest. Let's do that. Let's see if I can get one of these guys. Conveyor lifts. I guess we could try two, right? Maybe we can try and get used to using these. This may be a little painful as I learn this. Here. Let's go with that. I am probably going to go down first just to make sure that's going to hook up correctly. And then we should have smart plating at least being assembled. It's going to take a while for us to get some. I'm sure it's going to be super slow. Ooh, I almost fell off the edge there. Put walls up to prevent that in the future, maybe. All right, let's... Okay, yeah, of course this is backwards. Now, I don't know if there's a way I can fix that. Bet there's a way to have them swivel. Hey, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to worry about it right now. It's another thing I can get to maybe off camera. For now, it's just going to be a little goofy. Just in the interest of time. I mean, I don't think you guys want to see me fiddle with that. All right, there goes our rotors heading up. Let's head back up ourselves and get that smart plating built. And then what do we got? We got a little bit of time. We could head back and hunt down a few power slugs. Just platform our way up to them. That's my plan. Later on, I think we get a jetpack. I don't want to use the little mod cheat that I've got now to do it. We could just double back. Double back by putting another assembler here and feed in to one input the rotors from down below and feed in the reinforced plates. Just trying to look right now where it makes the most sense to do this. I could snake a belt around this way. Either way, we're going to have to snake, or I can just put it out here and just say, well, we're doing it out here. Let's do that. We got the space. And the factory designs hopefully will get better as we go on. Suppose this input could line up with that output. Can't tell if it's giving me a guide on that or not. I don't see a special line. Machines are very big. That looks like it right there, right? I've been running power through the middle here. Let's continue that kind of plan. Okay, you are powered up. Let's get you on smart plating. Now we got to bring these guys over. Rotors. Oh, I said I was going to use the level 2 belts, right? Let's fix our hotbar a sec here. Let's fix our hotbar. Let's move everything down a little bit. Let's make this 6. Let's make level 1 belts. Let's make those 7. And let's make level 2 belts 8. It's a little hard for me to tell the difference. I'm sure there's a little bit of a different shape there. But again, I'm kind of colorblind, so if there's a color difference there, it's very hard for me to detect it. Again, I'm not going to go perfect on the belt. And mostly just for time. If we clip through a pole or something, maybe I'll grab it. Otherwise, I'll play with this offline. Oh yeah, I can see there's a different color there, maybe. Oh yeah, that's hard for me to detect. I don't know. I can't tell if that's a different color on top of this belt or not. All right, that's my eyes. Let's see. We got a little bit of room here. I want to put another bit of plate here because I'm going to fall off. I know it. Let's see if I can do this kind of sideways mode. One, this. And then I think Alt, and I look. Boom. Can I place another one like that? No, I got to do them one at a time. All right. Again, I think this is the smart mod that's allowing me to do this. Need more practice. I'm going to put a storage bin here for now. We'll double back on it just because there's room. No real reason. You could put it anywhere you want. Where are you? Organization. Storage container. I want to do that lookout tower too. Just to see what it's about. I have a feeling it's going to be underwhelming, but I want to try it. Are you happy? over here. That looks fine to me. I'll try and use these level 2 belts more. Totally not needed here, though. Let's not. Because this belt's not going to be saturated. We kind of know. The challenge, again, for me is going to be I can't tell these apart very well. Let's see if I can just look at this for a second and tell the difference. Okay, this one's got little lights on the side. Does this have lights on the side? Yeah, it does. Because I'm going to want to be able to tell these apart so I can upgrade them. This little band looks a little tiny bit taller. I guess if I look at it, does it tell me? Yeah, that's a problem for colorblind folks like me. I think, oh man, I didn't need to do that. I use that nut. Yeah, I'll have to see if there's a colorblind mode. I cannot tell these belts apart. This one from this one. Okay, I can tell the belt texture on the belt has a little bit of a curve to it. Like each little section of belt has a little wave. That's a level 2, and the level 1s are straight. So that'll help my colorblind eyes tell these apart. Anyway, sorry for that distraction. Yeah, rotors are not exactly saturating the belt. We got 5 parts. We need a lot more than that. I'm going to let this run, actually. Not worry about it too much. Ore. Why is the ore even looks like it's coming in slow, doesn't it? I guess it's fine. Looks slow. Eventually we'll be able to upgrade all that. And again, I've got a bunch of extra platform space here. Clean that up later or do some more building on it. But that's the main goal of this episode. We got the smart plating at least being constructed initially. We need to ramp that up. Production looks pretty slow to me. Let's head back. And let's plop down. Whoops. Let's head back to base and let's plop down our let's plop down an observation tower just for fun here towards the end of the episode and see what that does for us. If it's useful or not useful. I don't think it's going to be as tall as our space elevator. But it'd be cool if it was. It'd be cool if we could walk up on the space elevator. Maybe we can. Maybe we can try that too. And this is just another ramp I put here between episodes, I think. I think we already saw this several times. These enemies, I got to read up on these. I don't know if I can take these guys out. Right? They take some time and they spin up a little bloom of stuff. Right? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I don't know if there's a way I can take those out later. Maybe with the rebar gun or something. All right, let's get back to base. I'll pick up some flowers here while I'm walking. Let's find a spot over here and just drop down one of those observation towers. This is a nice little open spot here. It might be useful to see things. Lookout tower. What's it take? Not much. Just see what this thing does. If it's worth anything to us. Sure. Let me walk up this thing. All right, this is our observation tower. It's not bad. Trying to see what's going on here. Yeah, it's not a bad height, actually. Kind of survey what we've got going on. I could see putting this up when we're first laying out an area, potentially, just to see. Not bad. All right, how do I get down? Bear with me here. I know I'm going to fall. Do I just point and click at this? Nope. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I need some practice on that. All right, tell you what, why don't we wrap the episode up here? It's a good time. I think what we'll do next episode, we need to wait for some smart plating to generate anyway so we can unlock the space elevator. What I'm going to do between episodes, I'm going to go cut a bunch of trees down in that area we cleared the enemies out of at the top of the episode. I'm going to go clear all that stuff out, refill our biomass burners, and then next episode I think we can start platforming up to some of these rocks here and just harvest a few power slugs, just kind of as a distraction, really. And it'll buy us some time. We know we need to get them. There's one up there. I'm not inclined to parkour all that and fall several times. You can see there's obviously some stairs here where you can kind of work your way up. Maybe we'll make use of those. Yeah, we're down to less than half of the biofuel for all these. All right, so we'll wrap this one here. I will go do my homework, and I will see you all in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching.